Hey guys, another one. 5-frame Nuc beehive, decoats, construction, details for 4 Nucs made from 1 sheet of 1/2-inch thick plywood. Here's all the goodies. From B-Source, all rights reserved, info, bsource.com. Reproduction for personal and non-profit use only. So we're a non-profit organization here, so I guess I can give you this. So here's all the dimensions. You can go out there and burn this copy of this. And then here's the other sheet, the layout diagram for a 4x8 sheet of plywood. And then that's kind of cool. You got A here, A sides. There's 8 of those because you've got 1 on each side. There's going to be 8 of those. You got 4 tops, you got 4 bottoms, and these are the end pieces, the front and the back, all whacked out of this sheet of plywood. Then over here is your cleats. You're going to end up with a 2-inch cleat along the back here, along here. This is 2.5-inch piece here, but you can see it goes in here and gets tacked in. That creates your handle and the backstop for these frames. Now, be careful when you cut these. These top bars are 19 inches long. These sides are 19 1/8, so there's not a lot of margin there. And I got a little tight here on this one. I checked those over there. I've already cut these out. While you're down at Harbor Freight, pick you up one of these drywall T-squares, the 48-inch Pittsburgh drywall T-square. Nice, helps laying this out. But if you guys want to get serious at these things, I'm going to burn about probably 20 to 40 of these because my wood source for some reason is drying up over there at that fence place. That resource is drying up. So, but I have quite a few of the deeps now in the big beefy material. But these 1/2 inches, guys, are going to work great. And this sheet is only like $9 and change. This box here, when you get done with it, other than labor and painting and a few nails, is about $2.50 a box. Well, those Pro Nucs out there, the nice plastic ones, those are like $17 a piece. But I think you can get those down pretty reasonable if you buy about 800 of them at a time. But for a small-time operation and hobbyist beekeeper, this ain't a bad way to go here. So yeah, I just banged this one out. Now, you see over here what I did. I laid out the bottom right there and I drilled 4 nails in. That way you can drop in 2 sides and then drop your bottom on the top. You can see the bottom goes on here. Lines up with these sides. So I just did quickie there, put 8 screws in real quick. Drop the sides in them slots. Smeared glue on it. I used Bond Type 3 glue. And this is going to be a strong box. Now this stuff isn't exterior at all, but you put a couple coats of good Valspar on here, exterior paint, you're going to be fine. And so what I'll do here, I'm going to bore take a paddle blade and bore a 3/4 hole in here. In the bottom, I'm going to take my 2 3/4 inch hole saw, and I'm going to do 3 holes in this bottom here. I may also just for giggles get me 1x2 first strip and go down each side here and tack it in. That'll get me off the floor in case I'm transporting for quite a ways and it's on a flat surface. I won't have any ventilation because, as you know, I stuff a paper towel in the front door and I run that shrink wrap around the top. I'm still going to bore my 2 3/4 hole in the top lid here for my feeder jar. That's going to stay the same, and I'm going to dead center it. And so yeah, and also while you're at Harbor Freight, pick you up one of these jobbies here. Central Pneumatic. This thing is shooting. This thing, it's a nailer stapler, and I'm shooting 18 gauge crown. 18 gauge crown. I'm shooting 1 1/4 long. This thing will shoot up to 1.5 inches, but I got tons of 1 1/4 because that is the same size I shoot when I'm building my frames. I shoot them in. See this staple here, guys? Make sure whenever you buy frames, this is a man-like frame, make sure that staple's in there, because you're prying with a hive tool up under here, and that takes a lot of stress. And if you don't have it there, most guys just pop two in the top, and then you end up prying that dude right out of there. So I just thought I'd show you this box. Get busy, get out there. The season's here. It's on your doorstep, guys. I know you guys still got a little snow up there in cold weather. You're not working bees yet, but we are here in Florida, and I'm a little bit behind, but I'm catching up. Like I said, I'll probably burn about 40 of these for this year, and with my other equipment, I should have enough. So get out there, guys. Get busy. Get her done. Be happy. Vote Trump in 2020. Mr. Trump in 2020. Okay? Then we'll all be on the same page. God bless you guys. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.